Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Play Snowman Simulator 2013. Now to start off, what you want to do here is you want to roll your ball along an obviously set path. Don't worry though, it'll grow on all sides for some reason. Now once you got a big enough ball, you can go a little bigger here. There we go. Now just repeat that process 2 more times, each time making smaller ones. And get off my back about it. I gotta get this item up here. Now, make no mistake. Just because I've been through 5 levels of this game so far doesn't mean I've gotten any better at the controls. These jumps are still a pain in the ass, not because they're hard jumps, but just because like sometimes the shadowing's off or it's hard to get your depth perception. Like, that was a pretty simple jump, yet look how many tries it took me to get up here. Alright, that's one item in this area down, but I believe I saw another mailbox. Yep, right here. Okay, we're gonna have to go in after that. But we aren't gonna be able to get back out too easily either. We've effectively just dug ourselves into a bit of a hole. Now let's get one thing clear here. Shitty camera angles just aren't enough to annoy the crap out of me anymore. So now we have to deal with ice floor controls. Because, you know, Sheep Raiders isn't one to let me down. Obviously what we're after down here is the bonus, which is under the ice there. Getting to it is going to require some explosives and a trigger. We can use these salvageable landmines here as the explosive part. 2 should be enough. We need 1 for this transparent wall here. And then the other, well, obviously that crack in the floor. Now as for the trigger, I suppose we could always just throw this block of ice at them. Basically what we're doing here is we gotta get the ice block all the way around, just using the walls, up to where the first explosive we drop down is. Alright, that's 1 down. Now with that wall gone, we can push it more into the middle against the more solid wall and it can come forward. Now of course hitting an explosive itself is useless. We have to actually just like get it to trigger the light wave. So there you go. Alright. Now that the bonus is taken care of, we can move on to the next room over here, where we're going to have to use the whole ice block to trigger landmine method to get through the other wall. What you just saw that screen shake, that was actually the landmine from your other room respawning on the ice, and yeah, that's gonna explode for the next like 3 minutes or however long I'm in here. Alright, there we go. Now this room is gonna contain a sliding block puzzle, and I use the word puzzle very loosely. Also, there's going to be 2 walls that we need to blow up using the ice block method that we've just been using twice now. And I'd say this is a good time to start ranting. Very rarely do sliding block puzzles have any real place in a game. They're not fun. They're not even that hard. It's very rare that they add anything to the game. They're really just complete horse feathers. Needless to say, that wasn't exactly what I was hoping for when I made plans to go see Looney Tunes on ice. Luckily though, we're out of the perpetually exploding cave, and we got a bit of a split path here, so let's check out the sign. Admiring spectator. Admiring spectator? Did one of you guys put this sign here? Oh, that's so thoughtful. Alright, so I guess we have to deal with a minefield now. Luckily, one of the items we got earlier was a metal detector. Now, why the flock is stuck behind a minefield, I haven't the foggiest. What I do know, however, is all that practice playing Minesweeper is finally paying off. You might want to just make sure you do sharp turns. Make it very simple your path through. You'll see why later. Alright. We're obviously at the flock now. Oh! So that's why they're behind a minefield. Sam's a tyrant. Got it. You know, I've heard of a wolf in sheep's clothing, but this is just ridiculous. Now, if we move around in this costume, we can get Sam to bring us right to the flock, allowing us to be lazy. Now we can just entice a sheep into following us. Just wait for him to be turning away, because if he sees the other sheep move, he's still gonna come beat the crap out of us. You know, considering our recent discovery of Sam Sheepdog's tyranny, are we actually the bad guy here? Like, are we actually stealing the sheep away and doing something mean, or are we saving their lives? Interesting to think about. It says we're in the green, but I just like to be safe, give it one more pass through. There we go. Now, you may have noticed throughout the level, while walking in the snow, not only did it leave footprints, but the footprints actually stayed visible and they didn't fade away. This is so that we can get through the minefield while carrying the sheep, because we can't use that and the metal detector at the same time. It seems like such a simple little thing, but I thought it was really cool when I figured that out. But anyway, now that we have a sheep in tow, we can get through that cave that you guys so kindly warned me about. In this cave, we're gonna have to get the sheep across this narrow, slippery path. Now to make that easier on us, we're just gonna put them on this ice block and send that on its way. Even the sheep is totally cool with it too, because, you know, video games. Now, at this point, I'd like to specify that dying there due to camera angles is not required. You can get through the level just fine without screwing up. On that note, we can add swinging cameras to the list of ways that has killed me so far. You know, usually when games like swing the camera like that, or if they just suddenly change it to a different angle, they at least keep your trajectory. You know, like Final Fantasy VIII is a good example of this. You know, not here though. Now before we can open this gate, by donning the costume once again, we can entice our sheep friend to hoof it over to our position by its own sheer wool. Okay, even I'll admit that these sheep puns are getting pretty bad. Okay, final room, no more dicking around. Put the sheep on that button there. Move the ice onto the last one. And now with both gates open, we can come out here and send this block of ice back over. Now, that first gate is being held open by the ice. That one right there, the one closest to us. That way, when we take this sheep off, what it does is it closes the furthest one away from us. That way, the one that we have to work manually is going to be the furthest away, and you'll see why in just a moment. There we go, we put him down on the ice, send that, and haul ass over to the button. And there we go, there just in time for him to get right through. And well, that's it for level 6. Thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.